Gaffer, we take a point this afternoon here at Solihull. Just what's your assessment?
Should be all three. You know, we can't have as much possession, as much chances. And sometimes, you know, when you're playing against 10, it's harder because they go into a low block. They defended, you know, brilliantly well. But we've got to make better decisions in the final third. We have to take our chances, numerous corners. Credit them, you know, but two poor goals from our point of view. Got to stop crosses. You know, said about the Walsall game, we can create as many chances as we want, but if balls go into the box and we can't stop the cross initially, whether it's the full-back or the wide player, and then poor defending, inevitably, you know, in the game against Walsall, 2 crosses, 2 goals. Today, 2 crosses, 2 goals. So again, disappointed. Listen, we should have scored 5 or 6. Let's be totally honest. I'm always honest in my interviews. Yes, they defended well, but especially when you're 2-1 up, and I've just made a change that, you know, we go with 2 6s, and instead of clearing the ball, we try and play out. I told them just to, you know, at that stage of the game when you control, make the right decisions. But, you know, inevitably, I was so proud of the way they played. That's my team, you know, entertaining, aggressive, you know, forward thinking and creating that many chances. What a head off the line by the guy in the last few minutes. How many chances do we have? But again, that's the positive. The negatives are we can't keep conceding from crosses. But again, I thought the lads, the 16, were magnificent for me today. I really do, and I'm proud of them. I said to him in there, yeah, I'll be disappointed now because we should have had all 3 points.
You had a good ovation when you went over to the supporters as well. Just how pleasing was that?
Yeah, it's nice. You know, I need to win them over, no doubt about that. You know, because when you go 1-0 down, you think, you know, is it going to be one of those days when you're missing chance after chance after chance? But then the substitutions, you know, I've said it in previous interviews. I like making subs. Hopefully, me and my staff can change the game. We just thought, you know, young Isaac and Kenji, you know. Nothing against their 2 performances, but I want to be more aggressive. So I put Doidge up top. I went to a 4-1-3-2, 2 up top, Nick in the 10, with Kyle and Jaden either side. And I said, if you 5 can't score a goal, then we're doing something wrong. And they got the 2 subs. So, you know, credit to my staff for enabling those changes. But again, 2-1 up away from home against 10. Got to defend better than that.
You must have been really pleased with that impact off the bench. You mentioned those subs, but the 2 linked up almost right away.
Yeah, listen, we need 20 starters. We're going to have disappointed players. Longy didn't make the 18 today, but again, he was here supporting the lads and he was magnificent. It's going to take that all season because we're going to try and add a few more players into the squad. You know, we've seen how good we can be, and that's going to be the season. You know, we're going to play positive football. We need to be more aggressive. I think we need to be a little bit fitter as well. I think, listen, it's first day of the season, but you come away from home in the National League against a side, you know, who defended resolutely. I thought they did well on that side of the game. Listen, you know, they've probably worked on that when, you know, a defender comes in, whips one in, the opposite wing back comes in on the back post. I'm just disappointed with the 2 goals, but inevitably, I'm delighted to come away from home as our first game and not get beat.
We move into a week of 2 matches at the new lawn. Just how does the schedule look and what can we expect from Wednesday night?
Next one will be the kids. I know the rules in this competition. You know, I think you have to have some first team players in, but inevitably it will be the subs for 45 and the youngsters. I'll be taking the game because it's important for me to get to know the young players. I think Jan will be helping me as well, as long as my coaching staff. But, you know, for us, you know, it's a competition where we want to give opportunities to, you know, minutes to the lads who didn't play today and the youngsters. And then we look ahead to the Oval.